Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Hey, one way or another, this has been a very non-traditional Christmas Eve. I mean, for a while there, we couldn't even get the sound tests going on, and now there's this massive windstorm outside, so I can only imagine what's going on with St. Nick's tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. And I think I'm 1 minute early. Yeah, I'm totally 1 minute early, because, it's still like 9 o'clock someplace, right? So, yeah, I'm 1 minute early. Wait, no, I'm not. That's just 10:01. Oh, shoot. Yeah, indeed. This is Christmas time, At the end of the day, we should go ahead and give them the non-traditional Christmas special, because that is what we're all here for. Matter of fact, this isn't even episode 184. This is episode 183, because welcome to the J-Man Show here on J360 Radio. Hey, what's going on, J360 Legion? Welcome to the J-Man Show. And this is episode 183. I am your host, J-Man, of course. And, yes, it has been a wild Christmas Eve. And, by the way, while we're on the subject, Merry Christmas Eve to you all. Yes, we are finally here. One way or another, you plan, right? But then it finally happens that you manage to get to Christmas. So one way or another, you know that your year is almost wrapped up and ready to go. And I mean, for one thing or another, I gotta say this, because I know I said it a lot on these shows lately. Thank God we made it. Oh yeah, finally we're almost out of here. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, this show was going to land on the 23rd, but honestly, it didn't feel right. Something about this was just like, no. The way, after all that we've been through, and considering how things have gotten tight-knit lately, I just couldn't do that to you guys. Matter of fact, I made sure of one thing. We were going to party out 2020 and get its ass out of here. Okay? And me and everybody else managed to do that with Jams 13. However, with the J-Man Show, it's always a little different, because I got to talk about what's going on in society, and not to mention, where I see, things are going to be at, in addition to a whole mixed bag of other varieties that take place. However, we're going to do something a little different this week. One, we are not going to talk about what's going on in our nation's capital, because you guys need a break. I know I do. And then we are not going to talk about some of the other problems that have always been going on, because it's damn near Christmas, guys. No. Right off the bat, y'all need a party, I need a party again, and Jams is not happening until next week, which means that that's a New Year's special. So, guess what we're going to do? Today, we're going to go ahead and take the best of the J-Man Show and what's cool about J360 Jams, and we're going to combine them all into one massive Christmas Eve party. You know what I'm saying? Now, this whole thing is that a lot of these songs, it's actually a 10-track playlist. And it's actually over here that we're going to talk about some of the things that I've actually done during the holidays, in addition to some stories, and also addition to, you know what, let me just tell you this, I don't know what it is about me during this time of the year, but it's always interesting, because you see, you know how your family comes and visits, and, everybody's reunited for that moment? This time I saw my nieces and nephews. My youngest nieces and nephews. And the kids are grown, man. Well, one of them isn't. One of them still got 2 more years to go, but the boy's grown up. 18. Not even a boy anymore. He's a man. And my niece is 16, and my God, they doing big things, man. And I just look at them, and I'm just a proud uncle. And then I've seen all my other nieces and nephews, and none of them are actually in trouble with the law, and they're all living. I like that. That to me is a Christmas gift right there. Because, I don't have any kids of my own yet. So, my siblings' kids are like the next best thing, and every single one of them are happy, smiling, married, got kids, houses of their own, and I'm an uncle twice over because not only that, I'm a great uncle now. The kids are grown, man. The kids are grown. That's just like, where has the time gone? Because, today, I really just sat back and watched some Christmas specials, but, I was looking at some of the Ranking and Bass library, the stop motion that happens every year. Like, I was taking a look at, the Frosty and Rudolph team up, which is pretty cool. But I also looked at, the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They cleaned it up a lot, but I remember, every year sitting there watching that as a kid. And, even as I sit there now, it's still timeless, and I still feel like a kid when I watch it. But, you see, after seeing my nieces and nephews and all that kind of stuff, I felt pretty old, one way or another, I'm not a kid. Pretty much I'm not anyway, but it's just when you're in that frame of mind, time stands still in areas, and then other times it doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? Soon enough, you never know, the next couple of years, even if I'm in California or whatnot, one of those kids could be a parent next time and just happily stable and wherever they want to be at. It's just wow. It just blows me away. Where has the time gone? But that also proves one thing. It hasn't been a waste because they all know who their Uncle Jay is, and they know what their Uncle Jay does. And he'd be very, very concerned if they started messing up. So, yeah, it's just, it's very heartwarming, But hey, this isn't all about the sappiness here, even though at the same time, you got to have that feeling for Christmas. That's what Christmas is all about. At the end of the year, when you see what you do. And you see, as we go into this, though, I want to go ahead and kick us off with our Christmas celebrations here and do a little rendition of a classic poem. So, enjoy. Do I really need to read a poem tonight? Well, you know what? Hey, we might as well keep the art form alive, eh? Let's just have a little bit. At the end of the day, if I don't like it, I ain't got to do it again, right? Though I probably will. But anyway, let's just go ahead and do this. One night only, J-Man on poems. So let's do this. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Gee, sounds nice. When out on the lawn there arose such a chatter, I sprang from the bed to see what's the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. Who else would it be? More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetops the coursers they flew, with a sled full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning about, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I'd laugh when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled up all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Hey, what can I say, man? Sometimes I'm good, and then other times, I'm fantastic. And I just couldn't get enough of actually, going through another Christmas special without reading, some Christmas poems to you all. And truth be told, I do have my own style of reading, don't I? But you know something? It was either that or I was going to give you this one about, like, the birth of the Christmas tree. And that dealt with the idea of... What was it? It was like dealing with Norse folklore, and there was these people that were actually following the ways of Thor, and it was like this evil oak tree. And, the oak tree was damaged and stained by so many blood because they would always sacrifice something for that. But then all of a sudden, wandering Christians came and put a stop to it by taking the axe and hacking the oak tree to the point where a beautiful fir tree grew out of the remains. And they put a stop to all that druid sacrificing. Adam Ruins Everything covered that pretty much, but what it was a way of signing that Christmas is about, Christianity. And I just want to let you know, I was going to read that, but I thought about it like this. Since not everybody celebrates that faith, celebrate Christmas the way you want to. Like, be open to celebrating the enjoyment of it. There's so many things. It's made of so many mixtures. If anything, to be fair, outside of all the commercialism and all, Christmas is more or less a hybrid holiday. And we made it. So don't hold back on enjoying it. And I just want you all to realize that that's why I'm trying to get you all lightened up and partied up. Because I know it's a very stressful time, too, because we all want to get that perfect gift. And we all want to have that moment where we're like, number one, in not only our community, not only our family, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to go ahead and you want to have that impact. And I get it. But there are times where, mellow out. Now, a matter of fact, speaking of mellowing out, we're going to go ahead and get to the musical part of the program from time to time. I'll still be talking in between, kind of like what I do with jams. But here's the thing. Relax, enjoy yourself, because we're going to have a great time. And this particular thing is actually made by an old friend of mine in association with somebody who still needs to make their debut on J360 Jams, mind you. His name is Dimi Kaye, and actually... this song is Carols of the Bell, the Synthwave version that he made in association with System Glitch. Let's take a listen. Now that was awesome. Shoutouts to System Glitch and Dimi Kaye for that rendition of Carol of the Bells. You guys rule, man. Hey, by the way, System Glitch, I will definitely have a debut planned for you for J360 Jams. You know, speaking of which, I still have room on the 14 lineup, if you will. So any of you guys that are interested, you know, just let me know by emailing me at j360productions@outlook.com. And just, put J360 Jams in the subject box. That way so I know your business, you know what I mean? Oh, and all I need would be 2 tracks and a Bandcamp link from you. Because one way or another, the only way we're ever going to make it is when we all work together. So keep that in mind. Hey, which, by the way, somebody gave me an awesome gift today. One of the performers from Jams did, and his name is Antoine, and he runs the band called Elven Road. And you see, Elven Road is awesome. An awesome group, and he just, I don't know, he pretty much made my day today when he sent that mix over. And I gotta say this to him, shout outs to you, man. You are awesome for that. You know, one way or another, I'm just glad that this community is coming together like it is, and that one way or another, I can only improve and keep building us up as we go. And I'll be happily doing that, you know. Oh, which, by the way, some people have released some awesome EPs not too long ago. One of them's name is Dreddbeat. He's on the list tonight. And another one is Dark83, who actually has his EP at half price today in honor of the holiday. So, you know, check him out and when you get a chance like that. That's dark83.bandcamp.com, and we'll go from there. You understand what I'm saying? And that is called the Many Shades of Black. And I mean, like, it was just beautiful. And then not only that, Dreddbeat's EP is called Toy Box. You don't want to sleep on those. And matter of fact, I'll make sure you don't sleep on those because they are about due for an album spotlight. However, next up in our festivities, we have Aero Viper coming in with Snow Angels. Take it away, sir.
Between aging and busy lifestyles, many women struggle with maintaining their physical and mental wellness. At Aquavita Concierge Healthcare Services for Women, we can help you revitalize your health and reclaim your life. We start from within by balancing your hormones, allowing your body to achieve and maintain desired weight goals. We also specialize in peptide therapies, regenerative medicine, sexual health, and aesthetics in our state-of-the-art facilities. Feel better, look better, live better. At Aquavita, visit aquavitality.com and begin your journey today.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Woo! Awesome job, Aero Viper. That song gets better every time I hear it. I tell you one thing, man, like, it's just amazing to hear such great talent. So, once again, just because this is on a different show doesn't mean the rules have changed. Check out all independent artists' musical pages. Invest in them. Keep them on point, man. Like I said, you know, more money, more magic. And one way or another, there's no such thing as a free lunch. So, you know, as we are listening to them tonight, this is the perfect time to support them. And you know something? A lot of people ask me this. Now, wouldn't this be crazy to actually do a Christmas Eve special? Well, you know what? To be honest with you, maybe. But sometimes you guys need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to go ahead that extra mile to, you know, give some entertainment out here to some people that need it. Because, I mean, it's been a very untraditional year. I mean, you see with all that wild stuff going on, this is my gift to all of you as a way of giving back. One, I'm doing it on my main show, and another thing is I'm taking the best parts of J360 jams and bringing them over here in a light way. So, hey, it's experimental and it's fun. And plus, I'm not worried about who catches it live because you can always catch it in the post. But much like anything else, though, it's a much more rewarding experience when you catch it live. So, hey, one way or another, it's the gift that keeps on giving because next, I've been meaning to get these guys back on the lineup, and this is them coming back. What a storm! And you know what? On a storm similar to the force to be reckoned with, SpaceForce, but a storm nonetheless. Future Holotape is here with their song, Long Hiver. Take it away, guys. was actually pretty sweet there. I mean, who could be... You know what, man? There's so much stuff going on in the middle of the night. That thing that appeared on my ring right here kind of looked like a ghost. He ain't getting in here anytime soon. I got so many things to ward off spirits nowadays. Not to mention my own personality. Yeah. I mean, whereas Scrooge can get visited by 3 spirits in the night, me, on the other hand, I'm like, yo, come back on Monday or some crap. At least then, that's when bills come in. You know, one way or another. But I sit there and I think about it all the time. You know. Like, I remember somebody asking me, what do I want for Christmas? Well, I mean, I pretty much got everything. Well, new living conditions. Actually, I could say world peace, but that sounds pretty cliche. We all would want that. I don't know. Can't really think of it off the top of my head right now, because I'm kind of doing what I love to do. So, you know, one way or another, I find a way to make things work and I get it going. So, I really can't think of it right now. But while I'm pondering this, you can go ahead and listen to the next track. And this is from somebody who actually makes Contemplation synth mix albums. Yeah, like when they do like Synthwave remixes of different Christmas carols and all. He's actually got his 3rd one out now. So, and he's called Jetfire Prime. And this is one of his tracks from, I'd say, the first one, called In the Bleak Midwinter. Let's take a listen.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Now that was wonderful, man. Way to go, Jetfire. Oh, man, I met a lot of cool people producing this series. And all I gotta say is this. That is just amazing, like the amount of talent that are actually on here. Oh, hey, somebody landed in the chat. SpaceForce. What's going on, brother? You know, in a few more minutes, it's going to be 11 o'clock because there's nowhere near Christmas time yet. Yeah, I know this is pretty wild and it was spur of the moment, but, you know, one way or another, I kind of had to make that change and that difference, if you get my drift. And in J360 Productions, experimentation is the main part of how you get things done. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It is. Like, you know, I appreciate all artists that go above and beyond their bounds. I appreciate artists that actually will take the time to create something, even if we are knee-deep in a pandemic. I take great pride as an artist myself being inspired by artists like that. That's why I never skip a beat. Matter of fact, a good friend of mine, yeah, you probably think I'm going to say Beat 'em Down, right? Man, Beat 'em Down doesn't impress me. I'm just kidding. Actually, he did inspire me a little bit, believe it or not. I mean, he's a very cool dude, and he runs a great show. So, you know, I got to give respect where respect is due. But when it comes to us facing off in the great battle in the power play, yeah. It's just going to be one of those kind of things where it's master and apprentice battling. No, not master and apprentice. More like associates just battling it out. Having a good time. Be like, yeah, you can do that, but I can do one better. You know, that's what that's all about. I mean, if anything, if we use a Star Wars reference, I guess it would be kind of like Rebels versus Empire. But then what the hell am I rebelling against? Anything I feel like. Considering me. But, you know, as I think about it from time to time, I still like to say that there's a lot of great people that do inspire me. Beat 'em Down's one of them. S. Anthony Thomas is another one. Matter of fact, he taught me a lot about the saddest bus, man. You know what I mean? You can be satisfied by one thing, but you always bust your ass. And then Rob, you know, let me tell you something about Random Ramblers with Rob. That guy is wild, weird, and he has a lot of things about him, but I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. I really do, because that guy really hustles on what he does. You know what I'm saying? And quite a lot of the other podcasters out there do too. So, you know, you never know who you inspire, and you never know, like, who inspires you entirely. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you go, like, you never meet your heroes, but you realize this, one way or another, you kind of level up, and it actually is pretty cool. I'm sure, like, some of them are probably like, where the hell is Delaware? And I'm like, well, you've met your first person from Delaware right now. Of course, it's kind of overshadowed now due to, you know, Biden. But I wasn't going to talk about any of that stuff. That's going to be the most political reference you're getting this episode tonight. Trust me, I need a break too. But I'm just saying, you know, one way or another, it's just been an awesome year of growth, and it's going to get better as we go on. And I still have no idea what I want for Christmas. And it's almost here. I don't have an idea. But you know what? I will get to the bottom of it before the episode's out. But until then, remember those people that I talked to you about regarding the EP? Well, here's one of them. You know, it's Dreddbeat. Dreddbeat actually has a song on this lineup tonight. And it's called In the Name of Love. And it's actually on his EP. You need to check out Toy Box. Anyway, In the Name of Love. Hit it!
Right out towards the sun. We
that's the thing, man. Love is a battlefield. You gotta go through a lot of pain to get there. But like I say, it's the price we pay in order to go through that. And see, quite a lot of people can't handle pain, can't handle loss, can't, understand, like, why we go through it. We have to grow through that. Progression is something. I mean, I can go on and tell you many, many stories about how J360 Productions didn't seem to go in the right direction for a while. And all the many people that went through here, and not only that, didn't apply themselves, or, some of the other ones that, one way or another. Whereas I'm inspired a lot, and, like, I'm always motivated, and I'm always doing what I got to do because I have goals. A long time ago, I kind of really didn't have that. I was kind of dashed against the rocks and all that stuff, but I had to really pull myself back together a bunch of times. And I don't know, because I just always had that tenacity, though, but, like, a lot of the stuff I had to learn and really apply myself. Even during Christmas time, even during, like, the craziest times of my life, man, I really had to do what it is, because this is all I ever really wanted to do, was to entertain and produce great content for you all, in addition to being a job creator and everything else. So whenever I deal with stuff like people asking me, like, oh, why you send me these things on Instagram and blah, 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 I tell them straight up, because I'm creating a production company and I'm working through a dystopian future to do it. I'm not going to stop. I haven't stopped with people even in my team, let alone people outside it. My motivation is that strong. And my discipline is a lot stronger. And I know what my resolve is. And that determination keeps me going. All the time. I cannot pause for anything. And I love it so much. And I love the things that I do. I go through a lot of pain to get there. I have to keep climbing up through it. Because I could have easily turned it all off and just walked away. And I wasn't going to allow that to happen. Because I'm just not that kind of person. Now, that being said, though, you have to find that strength in you to keep you going. Even during tough times like this. Which is why I celebrate Christmas the way I do. See what I'm saying? And as I tell you this story, I tell you to keep you inspired. I tell you to, things are kind of dark right now, but it's not the end. You have to keep going. And yes, this is an unorthodox J-Man episode. As a matter of fact, this is extended. So we still got more tracks to go. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because we have more songs to listen to. And you know what? Don't make this your last... if there's one thing about Christmas, or any of the holidays, when you celebrate them, don't, party it up like it's the last one, but don't let it be the last one, if you can help it. Alright? Because next up we have, is called Last Christmas, made by Dizzy Requirement. Take it away, sir.
This year, to save it from Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
And shout outs to Dizzy Requirement for that. Oh my god, that song is beautiful, man. No matter how many different renditions I hear of it, like that particular one right there really tugs at the heartstrings a bit. You know, when you think of somebody special that you want to give your heart out to, especially during Christmas, like you see all those movies that come up out of the woodwork that talk about like romance and, you know, somebody goes to a different area and then all of a sudden, you know, they fall in love and all that magical stuff happens. It's possible, man. Not on that kind of keel, but it's possible. I just look at it from time to time. It gets kind of hard to do, you know. Remember what I said earlier about pain being the price that you pay? I mean, you do grow through it. Somebody special I do care about. And she's probably listening right now, but I'll tell her some certain things later. But you know the thing about it is, though, yeah, it makes you think sometimes. Oh, man. Well, not to get too sentimental right now. That can happen later. But what we got coming up next is I Just Want More by Star Madman. So, hey, take a listen, y'all. Oh, by the way. No. Let's go ahead and get started with that. I didn't have anything to say. Anyway, I Just Want More. Star Madman. Go! Oh, man, I tell you, that star Madman, her vocals and her music production skills are just phenomenal. She's fantastic. Nothing quite like her, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, while I was listening to that, I actually was taking a look at some Twitter debates. And you know how Twitter debates are, right? Yeah. They're the biggest amount of lulls next to anything that happens on Facebook. Though at some point or another, Facebook really stopped being funny. And I think it's when they approved of that stupid new terms of services now. What? I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. But what I'm saying is they're over here debating about, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I'm like, come on now. Y'all know how I feel about it. But I'm going to tell you this, right? If it happened on the day of, it counts, damn it. Just leave it alone. Like, one way or another, trying to justify this stuff ain't going to help anything. Let us talk about the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Friday After Next. I'm just kidding. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's a decent film, mind you, but it doesn't hold a candle to the first two. And even then, I don't know. Terry Crews did try to, gangbang Cat Williams. So, yeah. There's a lot about that that's like, huh. So, But, yeah, outside of all that, I'm just like, no. If anything, my go-tos will always be, let's say, Scrooged. It would definitely be Scrooged. The Grinch, live action with Jim Carrey, because that movie was really well done. So, I'm not going to knock that. Does it hold a candle to the original special? No, but let's talk about movies. So, while you have, let's see, Scrooged, The Grinch, Die Hard or Lethal Weapon is right there either in third or fourth place. And basically because it takes place there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like what you get out of it is what you enjoy. Now, when you engage in debates with certain people, things outside of the rules of how things go, a lot of stuff is usually open-ended. And after a while, when the other person's losing, they tend to move the goalposts a lot. And I see right here that certain individuals are moving the goalposts because nothing is clearly defined. And then it's only a matter of time before somebody brings up Die Hard 2, and then the whole thing's now in void. I give it like 3 seconds. Internet's that fast, When we were all given a voice, we never really thought about the responsibilities of using said voice, did we? But hey, freedom of speech is very important, and you should always maintain and keep that, which is why you always want to keep up the good fight. And despite all that I just said, I still don't know what I want for Christmas. I'm still trying to figure that out, guys. This is almost like a running gag tonight. Because usually I know, This time I'm very perplexed about it. But hey, I'm giving you a non-traditional Christmas Eve party anyway. And it is about 11 o'clock. So soon enough, we are just working our way to it. And, hey, which, by the way, those of you out there, how are y'all holding up regarding a few things? I hope y'all are doing well, and I'm providing a nice escape for you. Because, circumstances, need not apply. And I hope that you have your stuff all taken care of how you're going to celebrate tomorrow's festivities, in addition to how you're handling New Year's. Because, like I said before, despite all the crazy things that happen, it's good that we're shooing this whole thing out, It's good that one way or another we have the ability to make the content for you, to get you away from all that stuff, to get you pumped up, to get you active, to get you ready to go on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't let nothing stop you from celebrating, baby. This is a party. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Like, right off the bat, there could be nobody in that chat room, and I still would be doing this episode. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like that, folks. Like, one way or another, nothing stops the J-Man because nobody parties like J-Man does. Only thing that stops me is me, and I ain't stopping anytime soon. I don't give a damn how old I get. You understand what I mean? Because it's just not in me to do that. I'm a party animal. I'm wilding out. I'm having a good time. And one way or another, I'm strutting my stuff in the studio right now. Just because I know it ain't over yet. So, it's just a way of going down. By the way, I was going to read you guys another story that was actually going to tell you about another birth of Christmas trees. But here's the thing. You all know where to buy a Christmas tree at. You go right to Walgreens and get it for $29.99. That's right, $30, baby. They even come in red. So I don't know what the hell I was doing this year, but it'll be the last year that green tree is standing up. I don't care where I move at. The tree in my house is going to be a bright neon red, baby. It's going to be right there. It's going to be marked. It's going to be like having J360 ornaments all over it. And I'll be just sitting there and I'll be like, what you know about this? Oh, you got that right. You got that right. And as I should, make it your own style, as I usually say. And I'm hoping that a lot of you out there, because we all got hit pretty hard by this, you don't really need to buy anything for people. Take the time to make some gifts. Take the time to utilize the skills that you have learned over all this. I know some of you all have hidden talents, because I know I have not found the limit of artists that I really need to get to know and I really need to help promote. So let me just tell you, one way or another, you out there, do what you must. Show off your skill set. You might have a side hustle and don't even know it. You hear me on this one? Listen to the old J-Man. Sometimes I have sound advice. Other times I wonder what... No, I don't drink, so, I stopped drinking years ago. Not because of alcohol, not because of alcoholism or becoming an alcoholic. I just really stopped drinking. It stopped being fun after a while, And not only that, I'm working on my condition. Homeboy's about to get swole. Swole. Say it with me. Swole. I ain't waiting on no January to do that.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Tell you that right now. What you think this is? Hey, but one way or another, you gotta have a little bit of fun of doing things. I do have another story for you all, though. It was like, you guys know how I love eggnog, right? I love the stuff. Eggnog is like the best thing to ever come out of the holidays, next to gingerbread and soft-baked cookies. And while I'm saying that, I'm talking about a specific type of soft-baked cookies. Let's get it right. Before you say, yeah, Jay, you can join us all year round, that's not the point, damn it. The whole point about this is eggnog is like the elixir of life for me during this holiday season. And I tend to run out around like the 24th or the 23rd. Yes, which right now I really need to get up and go. Because, see, the thing is, it is the quest for nog. It is where I get in my car and I coast around the land of 3 counties, going to almost every essential workplace that is open and active right now, so that I can find my elixir of life as to have it in a goblet on the day of Christmas. And not only that, as I ride through and I coast through the towns, I start to look around and I see like all the things are lit. I see like certain people are wondering, why the hell am I out, while I'm looking at them and saying, hey, why the hell are you out? Things like that. But I do know this, every time it will never be easy, because that first gas station will not have the eggnog. The second gas station will not have the eggnog. The third, now that's maybe, but you see at the end of the day, the third might be a Royal Farms or something like that. And you see, while Royal Farms is good in terms of other things, their eggnog is poo-poo, man. It's got a bad aftertaste to it. As a matter of fact, you might as well be drinking whole milk and then sprinkling cinnamon in it. It's not beautiful. So here's the thing. I go over to, the Elixir of Life is at Wawa. I don't know where Louis Dairy's stuff is after a while. See, I'm speaking in local terms. So if you don't know any of this stuff, I'm letting you know right now. But you see, Wawa. Now that is a beautiful eggnog. That is creme de la creme eggnog. Thick in the right spots and satisfying all to be down. I have to make sure that I'm up in there to get that eggnog. And you see, a close second would be Turkey Hill's eggnog, which Walmart actually has now. But the thing about Walmart is Walmart ain't open 24 hours right now. So the quest has to be with Wawa and Rofo. And the thing about Rofo is, like I just said before, it doesn't count. Wawa is where it is. And I remember going all the way up to damn near Newcastle, to the peak of Delaware, to get my eggnog. It was crazy, it was wild, and in some cases you probably would say, dang, Jay, you are nuts. You just now figured something like that out? Which, by the way, I was going to do a little care package for y'all where I was going to give you guys some walnuts, you know what I'm saying? Give you a nice big wholesome bag of my nuts and stuff like that. Because you know some of y'all need some fiber and staying regular. After all, it's good for you. Just look for me on the pack, man. All natural Jay's nuts. You'll love them. Love my nuts. Next year, though, it's on, all right? Got to get those logistics together. But, going back to my eggnog story. Yes, and when I found that eggnog, and it was usually the 5th gas station, I knew I succeeded. But then comes the part where you got to do the round trip, and you got to come on back and everything. But at the same time, I knew I had the carton of eggnog, and I had the small container of eggnog. Because I needed, I needed a little consolation prize on the way. And while I had that little consolation prize on the way, I just drove back, enjoying myself, not worrying about a thing. Life didn't need to make sense at this point. But that was my quest for nog. And the 2020 version will happen, because the quest for nog never ends. Especially when you drink it like I do. Well, I drink it in reason, though. You know what I mean? Let's just be true. But like I say, it's the elixir of life. The holidays are complete with that. Kind of like when you're at Thanksgiving and you have Ocean Spray cranberry sauce. Not the other cranberry sauce. What the hell is that? There's only one cranberry sauce. There can only be one eggnog. And it's Wawa. Mm-hmm. Alright, anyway, that's enough of that story for right now. You can say it's sad, but you can't say it's not entertaining. Moving forward, though, we have our last track of the night, and it is by my good friends, The Eye in the Storm, Cybogn and SpaceForce, and it's called Flight of the Navigator. Hey, gentlemen, take us on out.
Just a lemon. Gotta get it out and start to count my lucky stars. I got a friend for miles and miles, like starry skies. There's no denial. Seeking out truth, don't hide the smile. And it's a relationship, please take my apology. Different enough, but still humbly down. I'm in first cut, but cut leaves me no strategy.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Those boys never disappoint. Shout outs to Cybogn and SpaceForce. Force to be reckoned with. The Eye in the Storm. Just awesome men, man. Just doing it up. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, that's it for the Jams mini lineup tonight. I do have a few things to say. I know what I want for Christmas. I want you all to live. I want you all to have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Find something to laugh about every day. That one thing that you wanted to do, get out there and go do it. And one way or another, just don't stop reaching. I mean, I'll help lead you along the way, but the rest is all up to you. And one way or another, we're going to be one hell of an awesome team. I want the community to get bigger. I want J360 Productions to grow and thrive. And I will do what I need to do to help it grow and get there. And then at the same time, I want all the people I helped along the way to live their lives, grow stronger. And I want COVID's ass to go so I can travel and see all of you, in addition to doing great things. And quite a lot of these things are going to take all of us to do it, but it can be done. It is possible. But that's what I want for Christmas. And it seems like a lot, but at the same time, listen to what I said in the beginning. I want you all to live. See what I'm saying? All right, then. Now, this was a bit of an unorthodox Christmas episode, and I know it's not the same, but one way or another, it's the best I can do for you all right now. And I hope you enjoy this GIF. And, of course, support all the local artists that were nice enough to share their music with us tonight, in addition to checking out their links and supporting and investing in them. And then, of course, keep supporting J360 Productions by coming in, listening, investing, subscribing. And, one way or another, we will all make it in the end through all these tough times. But I also have to say this, and I know it's not that time yet, but by the time you might listen to it, it'll be here. But Merry Christmas to every single one of you, and Happy Holidays to all the other people that celebrate different holidays. And just, live. Enjoy your life. Okay? All right, then. So I will catch you all next time. It'll be the real 184 next week. And yes, we are going to continue on with some episodes next week. From the J360 Mini Bites down to the J-Man Show. And of course, it's Jams Week next week. But I will tell you this. That part of the Holiday Fest, when it's active, is called Year's End. And we are really going to be stretching the bar on that. But until then, though, this is J-Man signing off. You all take it easy for me. And once again, Merry Christmas. Laters.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.